May the force be with you from the source within you. That's some hip-hop shit. Okay. My intuition tells me not to do so many videos because just make video. It wants me to just make videos when something big has happened. Now, what is big? To me, I feel like after being in Buddhism, even at a center for almost 4 years, and then studying for whatever 5-6 years, I could feel like I could boil it all down. And the only reason I did this was for me, but then I thought, wow, okay, I boiled down Buddhism, and okay, what is it? And just to help, I did this for me completely, just to help me remember these things. It was ha ha la la, ha ha Buddhism, la la Buddhism. And the obvious thing is Buddhism sounds so simple, but it's something that we have to practice, which is Lala, love and awareness. In Tibetan Buddhism, they have the highest teaching, which is just awareness. Just sitting in awareness. It's that simple to understand, conceptually. But then you got to practice on getting there. But it's so simple. It's love and awareness. Now, what is love, though? We're not talking about romantic love and just the love that we have for our family, but love in general for all beings, wanting the best for all, and the all. And so, and then, of course, but with Buddhism, they focus on compassion. But I just like to say love, like a love of all things, and of course, all beings, and at least trying to go toward that. And you love yourself, you love others because you are me, even though I don't know if Buddhism would explain it like that. And then awareness, it's just sitting in awareness. Now, first you use awareness in many ways, like mindfulness practices. But at the end of the day, the whole goal is simply just to be, first it's training to be aware of something and holding it. But why? As a practice. But the goal is to just be aware and be aware of your mind at all times. That's it. It's that simple. And guess what? Westerners have a lot of ego, I think. I mean, I see personally. And also because I know me, I have a lot of ego. And so the Eastern way of thinking is not only just practical because it helps your mind just relax when you're just being in awareness. You're detached a little. You're just observing. You're not in the race. You're observing your race, And so when you're observing you're observing yourself from a detached place, you can relax. And you're also, then you become more humble too. So that's why I say ha ha. And I feel like humility is something that the ancient Eastern world also just, whether they preached about it, quote unquote, or taught a specific humility, the word, they live humbly. And that includes the monks, of course, because they're like renunciates, but the yogis too. There's this humility, this simpleness, this down-to-earthness. And then that's because you're just resting in awareness, and then you're just not an ego trying to do anything. You're just sitting back and just chilling. Like they say, looking at it's like a grandfather sitting on a bench at the park looking at his grandchildren play. He's just there, just chilling, observing. He's not, you know what I mean? He's not trying to engage with it so much. He's just relaxed and he's sitting back, energetically too. His awareness is sitting back, if that makes sense. So that's it. Ha ha. Try to use love and love others, and that's the dualistic path of Buddhism, and then relative path, and then you try to just also combine it with awareness of just sitting back, awareness, detached awareness. When you're detached, what are you detaching from? You're detaching from your ego, and then you're detaching, taming. You're taming the ego, and you're taming the dualism of the ego, which is me and you and me. You're just sitting back in vast awareness, chilling, observing, as it happens. But that's also the practice where you're just every single moment, just you having that vast awareness. Being aware of your awareness in every moment, or being aware of your mind every moment. That's the easier way to put it. Just be aware of your mind. And that's something that anyone can understand, because you're just aware of, oh, look, I'm being mad, or look, so that's where it's practical first. But then after that kind of dies away, and then you're just sitting in awareness. And you're not jumping from anger to happy, or hate to love. You're not bouncing around so much. You're just kind of observing. But by the way, unlike Christianity, it's because the more you relax and zoom out and have a vast heart and a vast mind, more of the pure energy comes through. With Christianity, we're inherently sinners, but with Buddhism, it's like we're inherently winners. We're inherently all reality, which we're a part of, all awareness, which we have, every aware being, the pure awareness, the nature of the mind, the nature of your consciousness, they say, is just the pure. So you just relax. So you're not trying to not be a sinner. You're not a born sinner. You're born like God is your awareness, consciousness. It's just the consciousness. It's pure consciousness, universal consciousness, whatever you want to put, or at least getting closer to that. Okay? So peace, hope it helps.